my name is Emory, and I'm going to be teaching you how to shoot an AP and lateral L-spine. You're going to start by taking a 14x17 cassette, or IR, and placing it in the table bucky. You're going to lock it into place so that it doesn't move. You're next going to detent your tube to your table. There's a marking, and then it will click into place when it's detented. Alright. I'm next going to make sure it's out of the way so that my patient can comfortably lay down without bumping their head. And I'm going to go get my patient. Hailee Traywick?
Yes.
Hi, Ms. Traywick. My name's Emory, and I'm going to be taking x-rays of your spine today. Can you tell me your full name and date of birth?
Hailee Traywick, 7/13/97.
Great. Is there any chance you may be pregnant?
No.
Okay. Do you have any metal or piercings in your abdomen?
My pants have a zipper and a button.
Okay. What I'll do when I have you lay down is I'm going to give you a sheet and I'll have you pull down your pants to the top of your thigh.
Okay.
All right. I'll have you lay down on the table. So once I have my patient on the table, I would have given her a sheet so that she could pull her pants down to the top of her thigh to get any artifacts or metal out of the way. I would also make sure her necklace is moved to the side because that will hang down in our image. Once we've done all that, making sure we don't have any artifacts, I would line my tube up to my bucky. You can do that by pulling it out to make sure your light is centered. Once that's done, once my tube and bucky are lined up, all I need to move is my table. So I'm going to make sure the mid-sagittal plane is centered to the light field and the IR. And I'm going to be centering at the iliac crest. You can palpate the iliac crest by first palpating the ASIS, and you're going to work your way around. It's about right there. Come down a little to that. And then my collimation is going to be about 11 or 12 by 17. You can probably collimate down a little bit, but I like to open it up lengthwise just to make sure I get all of the lumbar spine. And you can place your marker usually in one of the top corners of the collimated light field just to make sure you get it. Once my patient is positioned, I would instruct them to remain still. I would come back here, set my technique at about 80 at 12. I would then give my patient breathing instructions consisting of take a deep breath in, blow all your breath out, hold it out, and I would make the exposure.
On an AP image of the L-spine, the X-ray beam should be collimated to the lateral margin of the psoas muscles. There should be no artifacts across the mid-abdomen from any elastic in the patient's underclothing. There should be no rotation present and open intervertebral disc spaces.
Next, we're going to move on to the lateral, and you're going to have your patient turn up on her left side. You're going to make sure your patient is, you want the spine all on one plane. So you're going to check that by looking at the shoulders and the hips, making sure everything is straight. There's no under rotation or over rotation. They can place their knees, they can bend their knees and place them on top of one another. That's just going to keep their body in the same plane. You're going to center at the iliac crest again, just slightly posterior to the mid-coronal plane. Another way to look at this is you're just going to go directly down from the neck. You know the rest of the spine is in line with the cervical spine. So as long as you're in line there, you should be good. This is 40-inch SID, just like the AP. You're gonna collimate to about an 8 by 17 and leave a little light skimming their back, usually, to place a marker, and you'd place your left marker since she's on her left side. All that's left now is breathing instructions and exposure. So for patient breathing instructions, you would say, breathe in, blow all your breath out, hold it out. And you make the exposure at about 80 at 20.
On a lateral image of the L spine, there should be no rotation present, open intervertebral disc spaces and intervertebral foramen, spinous process is seen in profile, and the iliac crest should be nearly superimposed.